everyone. Before we get started with the actual video, I would like to ask a trivia question which will be answered at the end of the video. So, the question is, which of the following nations operates the Panavia tornado? Is it A. Spain, B. the USA, C. Saudi Arabia, D. Taiwan? Only one of the answers is correct. Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. This video is the first video in 2026 and it was actually supposed to be the last video of last year, but nevertheless, I wish you all a happy new year and I hope you all got to spend it with your friends and family. Now, for this video, I will be building a 1 to 144th scale kit, a Tornado, which is part of a air defender set made by Revell. This kit is, well, as you can see, very small and it comes with a tremendous amount of decals for a kit this size. It was amazing. The fit was really good and I didn't have to do any filling, which is, well, expected for a 1 to 144th scale kit. But it's still Revell, so you're taking a gamble when building a Revell set. The kit comes with 4 sprues, including the clear one, which has a cockpit. We have the cockpit piece. The kit does not have an option to display the aircraft with an open cockpit, but I think you can make it happen if you do your own custom adjustments. Starting off with the minuscule control stick, this part will be glued in using Tamiya extra thin cement, and as a matter of fact, the whole kit will be glued together using Tamiya extra thin. Next, I will apply a light gray color to the entire cockpit as per the instructions. This color will be paintbrushed because I don't really want to bring out the airbrush for this and I don't want to take my chances with flooding the entire cockpit with paint and removing all the little detail that there is in there. The seats will also be painted using my brush. This is the final result of the seat. Next, I will apply some decals for detail, and these decals are actually pretty great, and I had no troubles with them at all. It's finally time to place the instrument panels, and I also applied some decals to them for a little more detail. They look amazing. Here is the finalized cockpit in all of its glory. It's time to move on to the actual fuselage, and this aircraft is split in two sections: the front sections, which has this cockpit, and the other section, which has the rest of the aircraft. Moving on to the other section of the fuselage that I was talking about, we're finally gluing on the horizontal stabilizers and the wings, which actually do sweep on this kit, which is a very lovely feature. And finally, we're gluing the two sections together. Now, moving on to the intakes. This is a subassembly which had two pieces, but I did not record the actual building of the subassembly because I did not think it was necessary. Also, I am sorry for the blurry shots. I will now be gluing the... no. When it comes to options, this kit also has an option regarding the fueling probe. It can be displayed in an open or closed position. I chose to display it closed. And I'm also going to be installing some under the fuselage pylons. I will be masking the cockpit myself using a fresh hobby blade and some masking tape. Please be very careful during this process as to not accidentally scratch the actual cockpit or even worse, break it. When it comes to gluing the cockpit, I will be using a very tiny amount of Tamiya extra thin cement. While I'm priming and shading, I would like to talk about the Tornado. So, the Tornado is part of a family of twin-engine variable sweep multi-role combat aircraft jointly developed and manufactured by Italy, the United Kingdom, and Germany. There are three primary variants: the IDS Indicator Strike Fighter Bomber, the ECR Electronic Combat or Reconnaissance, and the ADV Air Defense variant. The IDS variant emphasizes deep strike, interdiction, and close air support using terrain-following radar to fly fast and low beneath enemy radar. Its swing wings allowed short takeoff performance and stable high wind penetration. Now, the Tornado IDS saw combat in the Gulf War, the Balkans, and Afghanistan, proving accurate and resilient. As I'm starting to apply the base coat of the aircraft, as you can see, the paint is coming out very specklish, and it's very messy. That's because I wasn't really careful when I mixed the paint, and I might have got it too thick. But in the end, it all turned out well, and none of the detail was hidden. After priming the aircraft black, I actually masked off the nose cone because this one actually had to remain black, so here it is. Some sections on the aircraft had to be masked off and painted in a gray color. This was easily done with a regular brush. The exhausts are painted in a Revell aluminum color, and then they are placed onto the aircraft. Before actually cutting them off the sprues, I painted all of the fuel tanks, missiles, and hardboard pylons. I am now giving everything a coat of gloss varnish to prepare the aircraft for the decals. These are all the decals needed for the kit. It was very easy to work with these decals, and I only encountered some problems on the tail section with those big decals, but those were fixed with some decal softener by Tamiya, a couple of passes of that, and everything conformed nicely. I also used some extra thin cement in some cases. In case you didn't know, you can use extra thin cement for decals if they don't want to conform at all. You can forge them by melting the decals with Tamiya extra thin cement, but you need to be very, very careful as to not damage the decals. In the end, those decals look absolutely stunning. finally time to install the landing gear, which has been painted in a white color. And now the final thing that I need to do is to install some of the missiles and the fuel tanks and other things. As for the weathering, I'll only be applying this wash over the entire aircraft, and then after it's dried, I will be removing the excess with a clean paper towel. To finally lock everything in, I will be applying a matte varnish to seal all of my work in, and then I will be removing the cockpit masking. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and thank you all for such an amazing year. Last year has really been amazing, even better than 2024. I'm really grateful for everything, and I hopefully you'll be sticking around for this year as well. Now, before going into the final images, I would like to address the question at the start and reveal the answer. The question is once again, which of the following countries operates the Panavia Tornado? And the correct answer is C, Saudi Arabia. Congratulations to everyone who got it correct. Please write in the comments in case you got it correct or any answer that you had. And now, without further ado, time to finally get into the final images. Enjoy.